Good evening, ladies and gentlemen around the Fox Valley and around Wisconsin and the country, and welcome to Appleton North High School in idyllic Appleton, Wisconsin. This is a 2025 Lightning Invite brought to you by the Appleton Northeast Boys Swim and Dive Team. And good evening, I'm Mike Mataloni with the live stream crew here with my partner in crime, Jeremy Braun, our member who's not here but an important part of this, Brad McPeak. And we are bringing you all the action here tonight for the 2025 Lightning Invite. We have teams from around Wisconsin and around the valley here. Of course, Appleton Northeast is the home team. We also have Oshkosh West, Oshkosh North Lords, Green Bay United, Ashwaubenon, and we also have teams from Oregon and from Rhinelander and the Valley Boys as well. So we have a good amount of teams here, athletes here in this mid-season meet. The first home meet for the Appleton Northeast Boys Swim and Dive Team this year in 2025, this calendar year. Of course, this is we're well into the season, and we do have two more home meets here for Appleton North Boys Swim and Dive that we will be live streaming on the Appleton North YouTube channel. The meet will be starting at about 5 o'clock, and we will be bringing you all the action here. In the meantime, stay tuned. Warm-ups are going on right now, and they will be finishing up, and we'll be starting the meet promptly at 5 o'clock. We'd like to send some thanks out there to the administration here at Appleton North High School. Nate Werner, our principal, Jerry Kabuski, the activities director. Thank you for all the support that you give us here for the live streaming of the Appleton Northeast Boys Swim and Dive Team and all the swim programs, including the 6th rank Appleton North Girls Swim and Dive Team. Appreciate all the work that you've done to help us throughout the year. Special thank you to Festival Foods, which is the official supplier for Appleton North Concessions. We have concessions open at the meet, so if you're watching this and you're on your way into the meet or you're here on deck and getting a little hangry, we will be having concessions that are just outside the natatorium. Just go straight out and to the right. We'll be featuring hot dogs, pretzels, all kinds of candies, and your favorite beverages, including Bubbler. So stop by Appleton North Concessions, and thank you for the support from Festival Foods. Also, thanks to the Appleton North Booster Club. Yours truly is proud to be the president of the Appleton North Booster Club, which is a major contributor to all of the athletics here in Appleton North High School. If you look around the natatorium here, you will see many things that the Booster Club has been involved with, including the new lane lines that were acquired last year. The Booster Club's also supported the record board as well as the scoreboard, and we also support other teams, just recently soccer and our performance teams. So for more information on the Booster Club, you can visit our website at appletonnorthboosterclub.com, and thank you for your support of Lightning Athletics. Going to the pregame announcements here, and we will have the national anthem. And then we will go into our first event, which is event 1, the boys 200-yard medley relay. And there are 2 heats in event number 1. That was Sebastian from Appleton East High School, one of the swimmers on the Appleton East boys swim and dive team that is hosting tonight's Meet the 2025 Lightning Invite. And we'll be getting underway here shortly. First event, a 200-yard medley relay. And we are underway here at the 2025 Lightning Invite. In the water is Event 1, the boys' 200-yard medley relay. In lane 1 is the Oregon C team of Reese, Alex, Ben, and Oscar. In lane 2 is the Oshkosh North Lords A team of Harrison, Sawyer, Zayden, and Tripp. In lane 3 is the Oshkosh West B team of Dominic, Reed, Alex, and Logan. In lane 4 is the Ashwaubenon B team of Nolan, Ashton, Trevor, and Luke. In lane 5 is the Green Bay United B team of Sviatoslav, apologies if I mispronounced that. I'm going to work on that one. Emmett, Gavin, and Tanner. In lane 6 is the Rhinelander B team of Daniel, Broden, Christopher, and Matthew. And in lane 7 is the Appleton Northeast B team of Sebastian, Ryan, Randy, and Ansel. Those are your Heat 1 athletes in Event 1, the boys' 200-yard medley relay. And up next is Heat 2 of 2 heats for Event number 1. Our heat winner is unofficial, is in lane 4, Schwabenon B team of Nolan, Ashton, Trevor, and Luke. Congratulations to all of them. In the water is event number 1, heat number 2. This is a boys 200-yard medley relay. In lane 1 is Oregon B team of Austin, Connor, Sam, and Cole. In lane 2 is the Appleton Northeast A team of Arthur, Cal, Cash, and Jason. In lane 3 is the Rhinelander A team of Dolan, Dean, Charles, and Sampson. In lane 4, the Valley Boys A team of Emerson, Hayden, Tyler, and Max. In lane 5 is the Green Bay United A team of Blake, Atticus, Rylan, and Samuel. In lane 6, the Schwabenon A team of Michael, Anthony, Parker, and Tommy. In lane 7 is the Oregon A team of Jake, Andre, Gavin, and Brandon. And in lane 8 is the Oshkosh West A team of Sam, Carter, Caleb, and Evan. Those are your Heat 2 athletes in Event 1, the boys 200-yard medley relay. Up next, Event 2, the boys 200-yard freestyle. There are 4 heats in Event number 2. Our unofficial heat winners in lane 4, the Valley Boys A team. And congratulations to all of them. We are having some technical issues with getting our scoreboard displayed here. You might see some funky stuff as we try to fix it in real time, but we apologize, and we will have it going in no time here. In the water is Event 2, Heat 1. This is the boys 200-yard freestyle. In lane 2 is Jacob from Oregon. Lane 3 is Jacob from Schwabenon. Lane 4 is Paul from Rhinelander. Lane 5 is Alex from Schwabenon. Lane 6 is Isaac from Oregon. And in lane 7 is Maddox from Oregon. Those are your Heat 1 athletes. Up next is Heat 2. We had to change the scoreboard in real time, and apologies if we didn't catch your athlete on there. We want to make sure we have the scoreboard displayed throughout the entire meet. In the water is event 2, heat 2. This is a boys 200-yard freestyle. In lane 2 is Dominic from Oshkosh West. In lane 3 is McAllen from Green Bay United. In lane 4 is Archie from Oshkosh West. In lane 5 is Alexander from Green Bay United. In lane 6 is Xavier from Green Bay United. And in lane 7 is Logan from Oshkosh West. Those are your Heat 2 athletes in the boys 200-yard freestyle. Up next is Heat 3. There's a total of 4 heats for event number 2. In the water is event 2, heat 3. This is the boys 200-yard freestyle. In lane 1, Sebastian from Appleton Northeast. Lane 2 is Cameron from Green Bay United. Lane 3 is Alex from Oregon. Lane 4 is Connor from Oregon. Lane 5 is Mats from Appleton Northeast. Lane 6 is Joseph from Oregon. Lane 7 is Ryan from Appleton Northeast. And in lane 8 is Hugo from the Valley Boys. Those are your heat 3 athletes. In event 2, the boys 200-yard freestyle. Up next is heat 4, the final heat of the boys 200-yard freestyle. In the water is event 2, heat 4. This is the final heat of the boys 200-yard freestyle. In lane 1 is Brandon from Oregon. Lane 2 is Matthias from Rhinelander. In lane 3 is Ethan from the Valley Boys. And lane 4 is Atticus from Green Bay United. In lane 5 is Caleb from Oshkosh West. In lane 6 is Sean from Rhinelander. In lane 7 is Nolan from Ashwaubenon. And in lane 8 is Ethan from the Valley Boys. Those are your heat 4 athletes in the boys 200-yard freestyle. Up next is event 3, the boys 200-yard IM. There are 2 heats in event number 3. And those of you watching at home, you probably got to see a little bit of how we put together this live stream show. We had to do some adjustments to our scoreboard that we bring in here, and thank you for your patience as we got that worked out. And we are going to be going well here going forward. So thanks for your support there. So we have our results for event 1. This is an invite, and our first place was the Valley Boys. For the boys 200-yard medley relay, the A team of Emerson, Hayden, Tyler, and Max. Congratulations to the Valley Boys. In the water is event 3, heat 1. This is a boys 200-yard IM. In lane 1 is Drew from Oregon. Lane 2 is Akil from Appleton Northeast. Lane 3 is Braden from Oregon. Lane 4 is Arthur from Appleton Northeast. Lane 5 is Ashton from Schwabenon. Lane 6 is Ethan from the Valley Boys. And in lane 7 is Emerson from the Valley Boys. Those are your Heat 1 athletes in event 3, the boys 200-yard IM. Up next is Heat 2. I believe our technical issues with the scoreboard displaying have been resolved, and thank you for your patience as we work that out. And our unofficial heat winner is in lane 4. That's Arthur from Appleton Northeast. Yeah, congratulations to him and to all our athletes in Heat 1. Up next is Heat 2. In the water is event 3, heat 2. This is the boys 200-yard IM. In lane 1 is Vyatozlov, and I hope I pronounced that right. If not, someone please correct me, from Green Bay United. In lane 2 is Jake from Oregon. Lane 3 is Anthony from Ashwaubenon. Lane 4 is Samson from Rhinelander. Lane 5 is Ryland from Green Bay United. Lane 6 is Michael from Ashwaubenon. Lane 7 is Cal from Appleton Northeast. And in lane 8 is Andre from Oregon. Those are your Heat 2 athletes in the boys 200-yard IM. Up next is event 4, the boys 50-yard freestyle. There are 6 heats in event number 4. And at the close finish, Ryland from Green Bay United. That was close. 20:05.18 right behind them, and 2:05.42 from Sampson, and 2:05.59. Some tight swimming there in the boys 200-yard IM. Up next is the boys 50 free. And the awards being given for the event 2, the boys 200-yard freestyle. In first place was Matthias from Rhinelander. Congratulations to him and all the athletes in event 2. In the water is event 4, heat number 1. This is the boys 50-yard freestyle. In lane 1 is Carson from Oregon. Lane 2 is Ryan from Oshkosh North Lords. In lane 3 is Jeffrey from Oshkosh North Lords. In lane 4 is Kinji from Oshkosh West. In lane 5 is Hendricks from Oshkosh North Lords. In lane 6 is Justin from Oshkosh North Lords. In lane 7 is Oscar from Oregon. And in lane 8 is Weston from Oregon. Our unofficial heat winner is in lane 8. That's Weston from Oregon. In the water is event 4, heat 2. This is the boys 50-yard freestyle. In lane 1 is Gavin from Oshkosh West. In lane 2 is Reed from Oshkosh West. Lane 3 is Ryan from Schwabenon. Lane 4 is Luke from Schwabenon. Lane 5 is Dominic from Oshkosh West. Lane 6 is Brady from Oshkosh West. Lane 7 is Jacoby from Green Bay United. And in lane 8 is Ethan from Oshkosh West. Our unofficial heat winner is in lane 5. That is Dominic from Oshkosh West. Congrats to him and to all of our Heat 2 athletes. Up next is Heat 3. In the water is event 4, heat 3. This is the boys 50-yard freestyle. In lane 1 is Zayden from Oshkosh North Lords. Lane 2 is Gavin from Oshkosh West. Lane 3 is Salvador from the Valley Boys. Lane 4 is Finton from Appleton Northeast. Lane 5 is Daniel from Rhinelander. Lane 6 is Tanner from Green Bay United. Lane 7 is Nathaniel from the Valley Boys. And in lane 8 is Sam from Oshkosh North Lords. Our unofficial heat winner is in lane 4. That's Finton from Appleton Northeast. Up next is heat 4. In the water is event 4, heat 4. This is the boys 50-yard freestyle. In lane 1 is Esteban from Appleton Northeast. Lane 2 is David from Oshkosh North Lords. Lane 3 is George from Oshkosh West. Lane 4 is Ansel from Appleton Northeast. Lane 5 is Alex from Schwabenon. Lane 6 is Drew from Oregon. Lane 7 is Matthew from Rhinelander. And in lane 8 is Alex from Oshkosh West. And our unofficial heat winner is in lane 4, Ansel from Appleton Northeast. Congrats to him and to all of our Heat 4 athletes. Up next is Heat 5. In the waters, event 4, heat 5. This is the boys 50-yard freestyle. In lane 1, Sam from Oshkosh West. Lane 2, Noah from Oregon. Lane 3, Harrison from Oshkosh North Lords. Lane 4, Max from the Valley Boys. Lane 5, Trevor from Ashwaubenon. Lane 6 is Sawyer from Oshkosh North Lords. Lane 7 is Cole from Oregon. And in lane 8 is Jason from Appleton Northeast. Our unofficial heat winner is in lane 4. That is Max from the Valley Boys. In the water is event 4, heat 6. This is the final heat of the boys 50-yard freestyle. In lane 1, Tommy from Ashwaubenon. Lane 2, Judson from Rhinelander. Lane 3 is Samuel from Green Bay United. Lane 4 is Matthias from Rhinelander. Lane 5 is Ryan from Ashwaubenon. Lane 6 is Carter from Oshkosh West. Lane 7 is Gavin from Oregon. And in lane 8 is Evan from Oshkosh West. And our unofficial heat winner is in lane 4. That is Matthias from Rhinelander. Congrats to him and all of our Heat 6 athletes. Up next is event 5, the boys 100-yard butterfly. There are 3 heats in event number 5. But first we'll be taking a break here, about a 15-minute break. The athletes will be warming up for about 10, and then we'll have 5. So we're going to come back. We're going to, if you are planning on coming down here, there's a Chuck-a-Duck raffle where you take a duck, and if you hit the target, you win a prize. And if you chuck a duck and if you hit Jeremy, you don't want to mess with that. If you hit one of the lifeguards, again, you don't want to mess with that either. So. But we're going to be taking a break here. If you're here in the Appleton North campus, check out the concessions. So we'll be back in a little bit here. Stay tuned. So now we are back for the Chuck a Duck contest. So if you can see, it's a little hard, but there are 2 baskets in the water and 2 lifesavers, and people are throwing rubber ducks in, and if someone gets it in, they're going to get, I think $34 is the pot from raised from this. And, of course, this is a fundraiser for the Appleton Northeast Boys Swim and Dive team. A lot of close calls, but it looks like nobody got a duck, and so it looks like the money, all the money will be. Oh, there's still ducks being thrown. So once all the ducks are collected, we will return, and we'll be starting out with event 5, the boys 100-yard butterfly, and there are 3 heats in event number 5. And we'll be back here from Appleton North High School for the 2025 Lightning Invite. Stay tuned. And we're back with event 5, the boys 100-yard butterfly. Heat 1 in lane 2 is Ben from Oregon. Lane 3 is Max from Oshkosh North Lords. In lane 4 is Randy from Appleton Northeast. Lane 5 is Logan from Oshkosh West. And in lane 6 is Weston from Oregon. Those are your Heat 1 athletes in event 5, the boys 100-yard butterfly. Up next is Heat 2, and there's 3 heats total in event number 5. Our unofficial heat winner is in lane number 2. That is Ben from Oregon. Congrats to all the athletes in Heat 1. Up next is Heat 2. In the waters, event 5, heat 2. This is the boys' 100-yard butterfly. In lane 1, Cameron from Appleton Northeast. Lane 2 is Connor from Oregon. Lane 3 is Gavin from Green Bay United. Lane 4 is Judson from Rhinelander. Lane 5 is Sam from Oregon. Lane 6 is Cameron from Green Bay United. Lane 7 is Daniel from Rhinelander. And in lane 8, Alex from Oshkosh West. Those are your Heat 2 athletes. Up next is Heat number 3. And our unofficial heat winner is in lane 4. That is Judson from Rhinelander. Congrats to him and all the athletes in heat number 2. Up next is heat 3. In the water is event 5, heat 3. This is the final heat of the boys' 100-yard butterfly. In lane 1 is Hayden from the Valley Boys. Lane 2 is Charles from Rhinelander. Lane 3 is Parker from Ashwaubenon. Lane 4 is Gavin from Oregon. Lane 5 is Ethan from the Valley Boys. Lane 6 is Cash from Appleton Northeast. Lane 7 is Dolan from Rhinelander. And in lane 8 is Blake from Green Bay United. Those are your Heat 3 athletes in event 5, the boys 100-yard butterfly. Up next, as I turn the page, event 6, the boys 100-yard freestyle, and there are 5 heats in event number 6. And it's going to be a tight one here. Our heat winner is in lane 4. That is Gavin from Oregon. Congrats to him and all the athletes in event 5, heat 3. And the results so far, well, actually the results for event 4, the boys 50-yard freestyle, top seed was Matthias from Rhinelander. Congrats to him and all the athletes in event number 4. Coming up next is event 6, the boys 100-yard freestyle. In the water is event 6, heat 1. This is the boys 100-yard freestyle. In lane 1, Maddox from Oregon. Lane 2 is Hudson from Oregon. Lane 3 is Hendricks from Oshkosh North Lords. Lane 4 is Luke from Ashwaubenon. Lane 5, Parker from Oshkosh West. Lane 6 is Braden from Oregon. Lane 7 is Connor from Oregon. And in lane 8 is Jackson from Oregon. Those are your Heat 1 athletes in event 6, the boys 100-yard freestyle. Up next is Heat 2, and there are 5 heats in event number 6. All right, official heat winner is in lane 6. That is Braden from Oregon. Congrats to him and all the athletes in heat number 1. Up next is heat 2. In the water is event 6, heat 2. This is the boys 100-yard freestyle. In lane 2, Sam from Oshkosh North Lords. Lane 3 is Hugo from the Valley Boys. Lane 4 is Tanner from Green Bay United. Lane 5 is Harrison from Oshkosh North Lords. Lane 6 is Archie from Oshkosh West. And in lane 7 is Paul from Rhinelander. Those are your heat 2 athletes. Up next is heat 3. Our unofficial heat winner is in lane 4. That's Tanner from Green Bay United. Congrats to him and all of our athletes in heat number 2. In the water is event 6, heat 3. This is the boys 100-yard freestyle. In lane 1 is Christopher from Rhinelander. Lane 2 is Ansel from Appleton Northeast. Lane 3 is Logan from Oshkosh West. Lane 4 is George from Oshkosh West. Lane 5 is Esteban from Appleton Northeast. Lane 6 is David from Oshkosh North Lords. Lane 7 is Cameron from Appleton Northeast. And in lane 8 is Broden from Rhinelander. Those are your heat 3 athletes. We're at the halfway point of the event 6, the boys 100-yard freestyle. Up next is heat 4. Our unofficial heat winner is in lane 6. That's David from Oshkosh North Lords. Congrats to him and all of our athletes in heat 3. Up next is heat 4. In the water is event 6, heat 4. This is the boys 100-yard freestyle. In lane 1 is Nathan from Oregon. Lane 2 is Austin from Oregon. Lane 3 is Brady from Ashwaubenon. Lane 4 is Jake from Oregon. Lane 5 is Cash from Appleton Northeast. Lane 6 is Tripp from Oshkosh North Lords. Lane 7 is Alex from Oregon. And in lane 8 is McAllen from Green Bay United. Those are your heat 4 athletes in the boys 100-yard freestyle. Up next is heat 5. And our unofficial heat winner is in lane 4. It's Jake from Oregon. Congrats to him and all the athletes in heat 4. In the water is event 6, heat 5. This is the final heat of the boys' 100-yard freestyle. In lane 1 is Tommy from Ashwaubenon. Lane 2 is Caleb from Oshkosh West. Lane 3 is Ryan from Ashwaubenon. Lane 4 is Tyler from the Valley Boys. Lane 5 is Samson from Rhinelander. Lane 6 is Sean from Rhinelander. Lane 7 is Samuel from Green Bay United. And in lane 8 is Evan from Green Bay United. Those are your heat 5 athletes in the boys' 100-yard freestyle. Up next is event 7, the 500-yard freestyle. There are 3 heats in event number 7. And I wish our cameras could get it, but somebody's holding up a fat head of one of our athletes. Can't tell who it is because the fat head doesn't have a swim cap and goggles on it. And our unofficial heat winner is in lane 8. That is Evan from Green Bay United. Congrats to him and all of our athletes in heat 5. They just announced the winner for event 3, the boys 200-yard IM. The first place was Ryland from Green Bay United. Congrats to him. And we will wait here as we're getting queued up for the 500 free, which means that down the turn end, our counters are going to be getting set up here. Running through the, presented the awards for event 5, the boys 100-yard butterfly. In first place was Gavin from Oregon. So congrats to him and all the athletes in event number 5. And we are now waiting for the start of event number 7, and our officials are down at the turn end, getting the counters all set up. And though many of them have counted many times over the years, don't take anything for granted. Want to make sure the counters are aware of what their role is in counting the 20 laps of the pool. And we are underway with event 7, the boys 500-yard freestyle. In lane 2 is Noah from Oregon. Lane 3 is Zayden from Oshkosh North Lords. In lane 4 is Akil from Appleton Northeast. Lane 5 is Talon from Ashwaubenon. And in lane 6 is Alex from Oregon. Those are your Heat 1 athletes in event 7, the boys 500-yard freestyle. Up next is Heat 2 of a total of 3 heats for event number 7. And we're just over the halfway point. Keel from Appleton Northeast is our heat leader at this point in lane 4. And for whom the bell tolls, that is Akil from Appleton Northeast. In lane 4 is our heat leader going into his final turn here in heat 1 of the 500-yard boys, the 500-yard freestyle. And congratulations to Akil from Appleton Northeast, who is our unofficial heat winner for the boys 500-yard freestyle, heat 1. In the water is event 7, heat 2. This is the boys 500-yard freestyle. In lane 1, Jason from Appleton Northeast. Lane 2, Matthew from Rhinelander. Lane 3 is Ethan from the Valley Boys. Lane 4 is Connor from Oregon. Lane 5 is Max from the Valley Boys. Lane 6 is Lane 6 is Gavin from Green Bay United, and in lane 7 is Joseph from Oregon. Those are your Heat 2 athletes in the boys 500-yard freestyle. Up next is Heat 3. Heat 3 is the final heat in event number 7. And we're about the halfway point here at Event 7, Heat 2, the 500-yard freestyle. And our unofficial heat leader is in lane 5. That's Max from the Valley Boys. And for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for Max from the Valley Boys in lane 5. He is our unofficial heat leader going into his final turn here in Heat 2 of the boys' 500-yard freestyle. And, well, a change in plans there. That's why we say unofficial. Now the unofficial heat winner is actually in lane 2. That is, or sorry, in lane 3. That is Ethan from the Valley Boys. So, same team but different swimmer. So yes, the final lap is what you need to finish and finish hard on. So. But congrats to him and all the athletes in Heat 2. In the water is event 7, heat 3. This is the final heat of the boys' 500-yard freestyle. In lane 1 is Sam from Oregon. Lane 2 is Brandon from Oregon. Lane 3 is Parker from Ashwaubenon. Lane 4 is Ethan from the Valley Boys. Lane 5 is Atticus from Green Bay United. Lane 6 is Nolan from Ashwaubenon. Lane 7 is Dean from Rhinelander. And in lane 8 is Metz from Appleton Northeast. And there is a scratch in lane 5. Atticus from Green Bay United is not there. So scratch in lane 5. But those are your Heat 3 athletes in the boys' 500-yard freestyle. And our unofficial heat leader is in lane 4. That is Ethan from the Valley Boys. And that's why I say unofficial. It's not official until the people sitting on the table here down for me make it official, but you got to also come in first. And for whom the bell tolls, that's for Ethan in lane 4 from the Valley Boys as he goes into his last turn. For the boys' 500-yard freestyle. Wow. And an even 5 minutes for Ethan from the Valley Boys. That close, just under 5. But a great swim nonetheless. Congratulations to him and to all of our athletes who are wrapping up the boys' 500-yard freestyle, Heat 3. And just had the awards for Event 6, the boys 100-yard freestyle. Coming in first was Sampson from Rhinelander. Congrats to him and all the athletes in Event 6. Up next is Event 8, the boys 200-yard freestyle relay. There's 2 heats in Event 8. In the waters, Event 8, Heat 1, the boys 200-yard freestyle. In lane 1 is the Oshkosh North Lords B team of Justin, Ryan, Jeffrey, and Max. In lane 2 is the Valley Boys B team of Ethan, Nathaniel, Hugo, and Salvador. In lane 3 is the Ashwaubenon B team of Brady, Trevor, Alex, and Ryan. In lane 4 is the Oshkosh North Lords A team of Sawyer, Sam, David, and Harrison. In lane 5 is the Rhinelander B team of Charles, Christopher, Paul, and Broden. In lane 6 is the Oshkosh West B team of Logan, Alex, Gavin, and George. In lane 7 is the Green Bay United B team of Xavier, Alexander, Jacoby, and Tanner. And in lane 8 is the Appleton Northeast B team of Finton, Esteban, Cameron, and Matz. Those are your Heat 1 athletes in Event 8, the boys 200-yard freestyle relay. Up next is Heat 2 of the total of 2 heats for event number 8. And our unofficial heat winner is in lane 6. That is the Oshkosh West B team of Logan, Alex, Gavin, and George. Congrats to them and all of our athletes. And we do have, the heat is still in process. There is an athlete in lane 1. In the water is event 8, heat 2. This is a boys 200-yard freestyle relay. In lane 1 is Green Bay United A team of Evan, Cameron, McAllen, and Svyatozlov. Lane 2 is the Valley Boys A team of Max, Emerson, Ethan, and Ethan. In lane 3 is the Schwabenon A team of Ryan, Anthony, Ashton, and Tommy. Lane 4 is a Rhinelander A team of Samson, Judson, Sean, and Matthias. In lane 5 is the Oshkosh West A team of Caleb, Evan, Sam, and Carter. In lane 6 is the Oregon A team of Andre, Jake, Brandon, and Gavin. In lane 7 is the Appleton Northeast A team of Cash, Arthur, Cal, and Jason. And in lane 8 is the Oregon B team of Connor, Drew, Noah, and Nathan. Those are your Heat 2 athletes in Event 8, the boys 200-yard freestyle relay. Up next is Event 9, the boys 100-yard backstroke. There's 3 heats in Event 9. And the awards for event 7, the boys 500-yard freestyle, were presented, and Ethan from the Valley Boys, first place. Congratulations to Ethan and all the athletes in event 7. In the waters, event 9, heat 1, the boys 100-yard backstroke. In lane 1 is Reese from Oregon. Lane 2 is Henley from Oregon. Lane 3 is Ryan from Ashwaubenon. Lane 4 is Parker from Oshkosh West. Lane 5 is Jacoby from Green Bay United. Lane 6 is Salvador from the Valley Boys. Lane 7 is Jackson from Oregon, and lane 8 is Hudson from Oregon. Those are your heat 1 athletes. Up next is heat 2 of the boys 100-yard backstroke, to the total of 3 heats for event number 9. And our unofficial heat winner is in lane 1. That is Reese from Oregon. Congrats to him and all of our athletes in heat 1. Up next, heat 2. In the water is event 9, heat 2. This is the boys 100-yard backstroke. In lane 1 is Christopher from Rhinelander. Lane 2 is Sam from Oshkosh West. Lane 3 is Tripp from Oshkosh North Lords. Lane 4 is Austin from Oregon. Lane 5 is Jacob from Oregon. Lane 6 is Alexander from Green Bay United. Lane 7, Ryan from Appleton Northeast. And in lane 8, Finton from Appleton Northeast. Those are your heat 2 athletes. Up next is heat 3, the final heat of event number 9. In the water is event 9, heat 3. This is the final heat of the boys 100-yard backstroke. In lane 1, Arthur from Appleton Northeast. Lane 2 is Emerson from the Valley Boys. Lane 3 is Blake from Green Bay United. Lane 4 is Dolan from Rhinelander. Lane 5 is Tyler from the Valley Boys. Lane 6 is Evan from Green Bay United. Lane 7 is Michael from Schwabenon. And in lane 8, Sebastian from Appleton Northeast. And your unofficial heat winner is in lane 4. That is Dolan from Rhinelander. Congrats to him and all of our Heat 3 athletes. Up next is event 10, the boys 100-yard breaststroke. And there are 3 heats in event number 10. And in event 8, the boys 200-yard freestyle relay just gave the awards. Our first place winner official was Samson from Rhinelander. Oh, wait, this is the relay. My apologies. It was Samson, Judson, Sean, and Matthias. So 4 of them, the 4 of the boys 200-yard freestyle relay. Congratulations to all 4. In the water is event 10, heat 1. This is the boys 100-yard breaststroke. In lane 1, Jacob from Schwabenon. Lane 2, Nathaniel from the Valley Boys. Lane 3, Sean from Appleton Northeast. Lane 4 is Emmett from Green Bay United. Lane 5 is Broden from Rhinelander. Lane 6 is Brady from Appleton Northeast. And in lane 7, Talon from Schwabenon. Those are your heat 1 athletes. Up next is heat 2. Our unofficial heat winner is in lane 5. That's Broden from Rhinelander. Congrats to him and all of our Heat 1 athletes. Up next is Heat 2. In the water is event 10, Heat 2. This is a boys 100-yard breaststroke. In lane 1, Reed from Oshkosh West. Lane 2 is Connor from Oregon. Lane 3 is Isaac from Oregon. Lane 4 is Ashton from Ashwaubenon. Lane 5 is Charles from Rhinelander. Lane 6 is Vyatoslav from Green Bay United. Lane 7 is Brady from Ashwaubenon. And in lane 8, Xavier from Green Bay. Those are your Heat 2 athletes. Up next is Heat 3. And our unofficial heat winner is in lane 4. That's Ashton from Schwabenon. Congrats to him and all of our Heat 2 athletes. Up next is Heat 3. In the water is event 10, Heat 3. This is the final heat of the boys' 100-yard breaststroke. In lane 1, Andre from Oregon. Lane 2 is Dean from Rhinelander. Lane 3 is Sawyer from Oshkosh North Lords. Lane 4 is Anthony from Ashwaubenon. Lane 5 is Hayden from Valley Boys. Lane 6 is Cal from Appleton Northeast. Lane 7 is Ryland from Green Bay United. And in lane 8, Carter from Oshkosh West. Those are your Heat 3 athletes. Up next is event 11, the boys' 400-yard freestyle relay. There's 2 heats in event 11, and event 11 is the last event for the 2025 Lightning Invite. And our unofficial heat winner in lane 5, it's Hayden from the Valley Boys. Congrats, Hayden, and all of our Heat 3 athletes. In event 10, the boys' 100-yard breaststroke. And congratulations to our event winner for event 9, the boys 100-yard backstroke. That was Dolan from Rhinelander. Congratulations to Dolan and all the athletes in event 9. In the water is event 11, heat 1. This is the boys 400-yard freestyle relay. In lane 1 is the Oshkosh North Lords, a B team of Hendricks, Jeffrey, Justin, and Max. In lane 2 is the Schwabenam B team of Nolan, Ryan, Alex, and Jacob. In lane 3 is Oshkosh West A team of Logan, Dominic, Archie, and George. In lane 4 is the Appleton Northeast A team of Ryan, Mats, Esteban, and Ansel. In lane 5 is the Oshkosh North Lords A team of David, Zayden, Sam, and Tripp. In lane 6 is the Valley Boys B team of Ethan, Hugo, Salvador, and Nathaniel. In lane 7 is the Oshkosh West B team of Brady, Alex, Reed, and Gavin. And in lane 8 is the Appleton Northeast B team of Sebastian, Cameron, Finton, and Sean. Those are your athletes in Heat 1 of the boys 400-yard freestyle relay. Up next is Heat 2, the final heat of the evening for the boys 400-yard freestyle relay. And an unofficial heat winner is in lane 4. That is the Appleton Northeast A team of Ryan, Metz, Esteban, and Ansel. In the water is event 11, heat 2. This is the final heat of the 2025 Lightning Invite. It is the boys 100-yard freestyle relay. In lane 1 is Green Bay United B team of Blake, McAllen, Cameron, and Gavin. Lane 2 is the Oregon A team of Sam, Austin, Connor, and Connor. In lane 3 is the Green Bay United A team of Samuel, Rylan, Evan, and Atticus. And lane 4 is the Valley Boys A team of Tyler, Ethan, and Hayden. And lane 5 is the Rhinelander A team of Judson, Sean, Dolan, and Matthias. And lane 6 is the Schwabenon A team of Ryan, Michael, Parker, and Brady. And lane 7 is the Oregon B team of Noah, Alex, Joseph, and Cole. And in lane 8, the Rhinelander B team of Matthew, Paul, Daniel, and Dean. Those are your Heat 2 athletes for event 11, the boys 400-yard freestyle relay. Our unofficial heat winner is in lane 4. That was the Valley Boys A team of Tyler, Ethan, and Hayden. Stay tuned. We're going to have results shortly. The final winners, and then we'll have the overall results. And our winner in event 10, the boys 100-yard breaststroke, Hayden from the Valley Boys swim team.
Is that what that was?
Congrats to Hayden and all the athletes in event 10. We're waiting on the results for event 11, and then we'll have the final totals. And in event 11, the Valley Boys A team of Tyler, Ethan, and Hayden are the event winners. Congrats to them and all of our athletes in event 11. Okay, and we have the results here. I will read them off. Won't be able to get them up on the screen in time. Starting in 8th place, Oshkosh North Lords with 74 points. In 7th place, Oshkosh West with 177.5. In 6th place, Appleton Northeast with 208.5. In 5th place, Green Bay United with 300. In 4th place, the Valley Boys swim team with 314. In 3rd place, Eschwabanon with 335. In 2nd place, Rhinelander with 367. And in 1st place with 385 points, Oregon. And congratulations to our Oregon and all the athletes competing here in the 2025 Lightning Invite. We're going to be signing off here from the Appleton North Natatorium. Mike Mataloni along with Jeremy Braun. Thank you all for watching. And for a programming note, we will be broadcasting the Northeast Boys Meet on Tuesday night. So look for that on the Appleton North YouTube channel. Thank you for watching and have a great evening.